This is the Catching Georgia Outdoors, and we are back in the boat in to do a little fishing. We're down here at the coast. This is probably our last coast fishing trip of the year because I'm a teacher and we go back to work one more week. According to the fish report, it's a 3-fish day. So me and my brother are out here trying to catch us a few fish for one last saltwater fish fry before the summer ends. We've had pretty good success fishing with artificial, but we only get to come and do this 2 or 3 times a year. So we bought a couple quarts of live shrimp. We feel that gives us the advantage. We got popping quirks. We also have some jig heads. We like to put those shrimp on jig heads and fish them very much like we fish for freshwater bass, just kind of pulling them across the bottom, wait for that bite. So we're pretty excited. The tide's almost all the way in, and we're gonna really focus on that outgoing tide. We got a few creeks, a few oyster rakes we're gonna hit. So it's gonna be a good day. It's beautiful, not gonna be too hot. For late July, it's actually feels pretty good. So it's only crazy if it doesn't work. This is a Texas rigged live shrimp on bottom. I've got one of my favorite bass fishing combos, and I'm just throwing it out there and working it across the bottom and feeling it, and picked up 2 undersized reds. They were really small. Yeah. Another one? Yep. Okay. Yep, must be loaded with puppy drum. It's fun. I love that feeling and setting the hook. Don't laugh at the way I'm catching them. It's working. Yep. I just thought this would be a little bit more streamlined, but it's really a pretty big hook I got on here. I think he got me already. Yeah, he's got me. Small though.
There he is.
Look at that one. He's already been hit by something. Something bigger. What they say in Star Wars? There's always a
bigger fish.
Always a bigger fish. There he is.
Get that net, boy.
I got it. I got it.
Yeah, look at that.
All right. Move him over here to that. There we go. First one of the day. That's a beautiful one there. I like them ones that are in that slot and you ain't even gotta check. And you went to the old Texas rig, split shot over a.
It's a fish, man. Got him?
Yep, I got him. Yep, he's probably about 16. Let's see what he is. He's right at 16 inches, so he's a good slot. We want about 10 more of these guys. I got him, but he ain't a whole lot to him.
Red.
He got a little bit more fight in him than last. No, drum. No, that's a whiting. That is just a weird color whiting. You can keep him. Yeah, that is a very weird color whiting. That's definitely a whiting though. Tall fin on top, decent size, pretty good eating fish. You know, if we thought there was a good bit of whiting in here, you go to a really small hook and take a little piece of shrimp and shell it. They say take it out of the shell and you do pretty good on them.
Lovely little bumps there.
Something got me there good. I thought he was good. He's pretty good. I got another, is that a whiting? Look at that. That's a heck of a whiting. I don't know that we've ever caught many of them in this hole. It's a good whiting. These whiting are big enough to fillet. Oh, dark color in this little creek. Usually they're kind of a little bit more of a pale or silver color. All right, we got a little bit of a, missed the hook set, but I got a decent fish. Oh, a keeper trout. Yes, sir. Give me that net. He's barely hooked. There we go. Got him. There we go. That's a nice trout. Missed the hook set, but well, there's a hook set if you wanted to see one, and just add that to the front of my catch. That's a good little trout, and these jokers got deceptive sharp teeth on them. We're gonna measure him just to be safe. I don't want Bailey to have to pay fines for us. Oh yeah, he's got it. He's 14. He's 14 barely, but he's 14. And we just measured him. He's our first keeper trout. And we are at dead high tide. Water is not moving at all. I got one on there. He's good. Get a rod band. They're a little bigger, but I don't know that they're. I think I might have a drum that's keepable. Keepable. Yeah, he's a keeper.
Keep that drum, baby. Feed it.
I'm measuring, but I think he's a. Oh yeah, I feel like he's a keeper.
What size snare you play in there?
We stayed in that spot fishing for about 2-3 hours and went through nearly 2 quarts of shrimp and caught probably 50 undersized redfish and trout. So we decided to move on, and we followed the creek back out to the main river and stopped in a few locations, and those spots really paid off for us.
Down and off the coast of the Keys.
They're big, yeah, they're
one of the most expensive.
Yeah, desirable there. You caught one of them on the beach at Fernandina, and I caught it one thing, and somebody commented that fish at X whatever was not, they named it what it was. Okay, that's a big fish. That's a big fish. Oh my goodness. Yes, sir. Yep. I didn't see what he was just then, did you? He breached. It's a big red. Afraid he might be a little too big. Yes, sir. Oh, he's a slide. Yes, sir. He needed one of these. He needed one of these. I'm gonna let him swim right to you. Look at that. We needed that.
Yes, sir.
Heck yeah.
Fish.
We needed that. And he's got one. That was a trout. Another red. He ain't quite a keeper, but that's a good sign. Look at this old worm hook. The old worm hook and the old 8-ounce. My old bass fishing combo. Big old fat sucker. Let's see what the inches on him is. Just for the sake of it, he's pushing 19. So there we go. We had to work hard to get many keepers today, but that's a good one. How you doing, buddy?
Get on them.
Ton of little small guys. All right, we got a nice red. Trying to get the net out. Well, now's not the time for this to be happening.
Ah, is it ready to get that thing?
I can't get the net out.
Okay. Let him lift.
You gotta lift it. Ah, here we go. That wasn't bad. He's a slot. Well, he just caught a nice red. I was over there. Didn't get much of that on video because I was fighting the net down there. But he got him a nice slot. We were hoping to get 1 or 2 more for dinner before we head out. And that one right there will do it. Okay, you got him a nice red.
You got him good?
Yep.
Oh, you got my finger stuck in that gill plug.
Another one for the cooler, old cooler queen. Sometimes that catching one like that will kind of spook the hole out for just a little bit, but boy, that was worth stopping right there.
Yeah. That was fun.
Yep, it's a good fish. The fishing trip is over. We had a great day. We ended up with 3 slot reds, 3 whiting, a black drum, and a trout. So we have a little mixed bag. Did catch 1 flounder. I'm not sure if I got it on video. It was a little small. But probably 100 fish caught and put in the boat, but they were all undersized. But what you can do is come back in October, November, and those fish will be a little bigger. They grow almost an inch a month from what I've heard. But it's starting to get warm. It's a little after lunch. We fished for about 5 hours. The shrimp were really small, and I don't know if that deterred some of the bites of those bigger fish, but nonetheless, we ended up with a pretty good day of fishing. We're about to get the boat loaded up. The current is starting to rip out. We got about a 2-hour ride back to the house, but overall, great day of fishing. If you would hit that subscribe button. We're not going to do a catch, clean, cook in this video because we're going to fry these babies. Best way to eat a fish. We've done that in plenty of other videos. So until the next one, if you would hit that subscribe button, this has been the unofficial, no doubt incomplete guide to Georgia Outdoors.